Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Sunless Seas. In the last episode we came down to Port Carnelian to find, the name of the lady I can't remember. The something philanthropist. The fierce? Oh yes, the fierce philanthropist. It's written on the screen right in front of me. To find one of the 7. But we realised that we needed 5 parabola linen and 5 Z-Zoop. Now apparently we can get Z-Zoop at Mount Palmerston, so that's relatively easy, but as for the parabola linen, I've been told I can get it from Irem if I trade coffee. Now, I know I can buy coffee here at Port Carnelian for a cheaper price than London. We could also buy parabola linen from London, but I think it's very expensive. I do only need 3, but I figured this is an excuse for an adventure, and that we should go and try and find Irem, because we haven't found it yet. So, how much fuel and food do I have? Quite a lot. Is it enough for me to get from here to the top right of the map? Because apparently Irem is in this one place that I haven't been. I'm starting to think the answer to that question is a solid no. So maybe we should go back to London and pick up more food. It's easier for me to go from Port Carnelian to London than it is from Port Carnelian all the way to there. I don't know what the trade is. Whoop, wrong button. I don't know what the trade rate is for the coffee to the parabola linen. I'm assuming it's a 1-1 conversion, but I'm going to buy... what am I doing? Shops. Sapphire exchange? Ah, there it is. We could buy a cask of sapphires if we can upsell that somewhere, but let's just buy... I'm going to buy... we need 3. I'm going to buy 4. Just because... I'm going to buy 5, actually. I'm going to buy 5. We could sell it for a profit at London anyway, I imagine. So it's not the end of the world. Plus we can come here to get these beans to go to Khan, to sway the Khanate men, the Taimen and stuff. That's something I need to keep in mind. But let's head back, and we're going to see if we can make it back to London in one piece. I feel like there's something I need to say at the start of this video, and I've completely forgotten what it is. It's probably something about the Mask of the Rose. I'm pretty sure today is the last day that you can back the Kickstarter for that game. But, which is the new interactive novel from Failbetter. But, yeah, I don't think it actually needs any more backing. It seems to have passed its mark, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't go and do it anyway. And now I've said that, I've realised that I've actually forgotten to back it. Like, I followed it, and I was like, alright, I'll do that, like, next week, and then I just forgot. So maybe I should look at doing that at some point, because it's probably a game that I'm going to play on the channel at some point. It should be a fun time, hopefully. Apparently, even though it's called a romantic thing, it's not actually all that romantic. Like, it can be romantic, or it can just be a story thing, and I like stories. Why I like the Failbetter games to begin with, especially Sunless Seas. Now, I'm going to apologise as well if you hear loads of banging and things in the background, because apparently my parents decided that today was a good day, and yesterday was a good day to just, you know, do housework, DIY, things like that. So yesterday I didn't record anything, which is why there wasn't a Heaven's Vault video. That's why I put Demon Souls up instead, and evidently, if you like the Souls series, I put a VOD of one of my streams up. It's very good. Very funny. Considering I don't know what I'm doing in it. And that's the, that pretty much sums up anything I do on this channel, is that I have no idea what I'm doing at any time. But yeah, that's why there wasn't a Heaven's Vault video. It's not that I've just given up on the game, it's because I just didn't have the time nor patience to wait for them to finish the DIY stuff. Like, I have a very set schedule. I like to do things at the right time. Are you friendly? Oh god, you are not friendly. This is gonna hurt. Wait, evasive maneuvers. Right, can I get the main gun going? Aha! Cramming speed! This is the plan. I'm just gonna ram them. I feel like this might not be worth it unless we get a good roll on the loot at the end of it. Fragments of clay litter across the deck. They crunch underfoot like potsherds. Unfinished men do not surrender. A filthy scrap of paper. A page? It's a page from a journal. On the day we saw the pillars of Irem. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? That's where we're going. They are not what I expected. Irem is the place one does not expect. That is its nature. You have seen it in your dreams. Yes, you who found this page long after my death. I knew when I wrote these words that you would read them one day. Irem told me this, and now Irem's lesson is all that remains of me. And it was a memory of distant shores. Isn't that a great foreshadowing? That's amazing. That's the Iron Republic. Let's just give that a wide berth. No one likes the Wide Republic? That's not the right word. The Iron Republic, there we go. I'm still a bit tired. I'm running a bit late today. I woke up late and I was like, oh no, I need to record Sunless Seas before I do my stream later. So I'm chugging caffeine while I'm recording this, on the vain hope that I'll wake up before the end of it. But hopefully this long voyage isn't going to get me killed. I think most of this episode is just going to be me talking rubbish. I would like to get to Irem in this episode, but it is quite literally the other side of the map. How much did I spend on that coffee? It was 38 echoes a piece, wasn't it? I'm going to write that down. Just out of pure... Damn it, something's happening while I'm writing. Recurring nightmare watched. The sea is bright as milk. False stars above are black on a pitchy bed. Something is watching you. Its gaze enfolds your boat. You are transparent as glass. Let's flee the nightmare. 44%. Oh my god, that's low. Cross your fingers. Hard to leave. The eye's attraction is magnetic, gravitic, compelling. You fall into a dreaming, eager reverie. To be known, but waking rescues you. For now. Gain 22 terror, sweet Jesus. Okay, that's bad. My terror's really high now. My terror's really high. Right, we're rocking the lantern. We're going to burn some of these echoes. And hopefully... hopefully get back to London before having some sort of mental breakdown. That was a lot of terror, Jesus. Roused at midnight. As the first watch ends, shouts. Bored? Rouse you. Your bosun's face is grim as you emerge from your cabin. We lost one. Weighted himself with pans and gave himself to the deeps. Took cook's best kettle too. Morale is worsening, Captain. We have spare rations. Place a guard on the cookware. Sometimes it's best just to be seen doing something practical. There we go. We lost 5 terror. Wonderful, but we did lose 1 crew. He did just jump over the edge, which is, you know, a problem. It hasn't helped with discipline, but the mood aboard is perceivably better. Wonderful. Cost me a fortune, this is. I'm going to be a broke man by the end of this. I was looking, maybe doing some trade runs off of stream, off of recording. But, I worry that I'll die. And it won't be on the screen, and, well, you can imagine how upsetting that would be. So I may do one episode where I look into trade runs. So if any of you have any, like, well-known trade runs or anything like that, just feel free to put them in the comments section down below. And I may spend one of the episodes just looking at ways of making money in Sunless Seas. Hey, I could even label it Making Money in Sunless Seas. It'd be an experiment. And normally I'm against such things, but I kind of feel like I need lots of money to progress, and knowing where to get the money from is a good way for me to actually make more. Let's butcher it for supplies. That's 12 hunger. That's alright. I'm guessing it's going to involve something along the lines of like going to Port Carnelian and buying coffee and then trading it somewhere maybe, or selling it somewhere and then buying something else and then selling that. I imagine there's like many step trading runs where eventually you end up in a place where you just get echoes back. I'm guessing it's going to be London. But I think that'd be a really interesting episode, I guess. Not again, you bastards. Alright, have some more rum. Well, the whole crew's going to be drunk off their tits. This is not going to end well. I have guys just falling off the edge. I don't remember this being a problem. I've played this game for like ages, and I've been on the sea for ages. How come all of a sudden my morale is low? Because my terror is at a certain level? Got him. All batteries, open fire. Yeah, that'll cut down on the terror. Hunger. All clear, turn off the light. Luckily we got a bit, luckily that's pulled our terror right back down again. I'm guessing that in a way that's lucky. Like if you got that and you were far away and you had loads of supplies still, which is kind of unlikely, a good way of pulling your terror down while still, you know, being out, not being able to get back to London. I'm wondering how much supplies. I mean, if I used, what, 4 fuel to get from Port Carnelian to Fallen London, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 squares up, maybe? I gotta go 1, 2, 3, 4 squares up, but I've also got to go 5 squares that way. I know it doesn't really work like that because you have diagonals and things, but that is definitely closer than that. Quite a considerable way, so I'm probably going to need like 15 fuel or something to get over there, and then I've got to worry about getting back. That's the real kicker. I've got to get back from Irem. Last time I made the mistake of going all the way over here to the King Eater's castle, I ran out of fuel. I'm just going to have to go like nuts, aren't I? And oh god, I just remembered I've got crates of souls on board. Okay, revenue men, here's the deal. I got a mission to do today, and I'd really like to not get arrested. Hey. Thanks, guys. Welcome home. You may ask how it is I am here to meet you, and I may remark that we have eyes in the wastes and eyes in the hills. There we go. 200 echoes, that'll pay for some fuel, and we also got some fuel and supplies, which is good. Saves me having to buy more. Yeah, so I spent 38 echoes on that. Coffee. We can sell it for 44, so it's a what? 6 echo profit? That's kind of bad when you have a small cargo and hold. It's not great. Amelia, I can sell this firkin of prisoner's honey and this cask of mushroom wine. Keep the parabola linen, you idiot. Almost sold it. Almost. I kept the mutter salt for a reason, didn't I? Could sell the scintillact. I mean, it's 70 echoes. That's good. That's good echoes right there, and I'm pretty sure I know where to get more scintillact from. I probably don't, but I'm going to tell myself that to make it feel better for myself. Submit my port reports. Do we have any? Tiger's Morn. 30 echoes and 1 fuel. Port Carnelian. 30 echoes, 1 fuel. The Mew Island. 20 echoes and 1 fuel. And keep this information, even though I need to get more of that to set up the spy network. So I think I need 2 of those. I'm guessing I don't have enough of them. No, I only have 1. Can I pick up another mission to get some? I think it asks what he needs, right? Yeah. Visit a port. We'll be interested in port reports. Yeah, that doesn't really help me, does it? This is where I find out that he's already given me a mission. I've just forgotten what it is. Do I have it written down in my book? Man on Port Cecil is the last thing that I have written here. Well, damn. Guess I could look in my journal. That's another place I could look. Oh, we have 3 of the Claddery treatments. We're getting on our way with that one. Gant Pole. Hideaway. There a man in Hideaway who wanted some fuel and food as well. Memoirs, Menaces, Nuke. Nuncio. Objective? An Admiralty Commission retrieves strategic information from the Empire of Hands. That's where it is. The Empire of Hands. Did we go past the Empire of Hands? I definitely feel like we've gone past the Empire of Hands at some point. But either way, let's buy... It's gonna cost me a goddamn fortune. Basically all the money I just made is going back into supplies and fuel, isn't it? So I can get to Irem. How annoying. But what can you do? My microphone's been in the wrong place this whole time. I sure hope you don't notice on the recording. Fine. I'm just gonna fill up the hold. 14 fuel is probably not enough, but... What is my hold full of? Oh, strange catches. And a monstrous almanac. Can I put that in, like, a bank? Do I have a bank? Go to the lodgings. Time with my family. Thank you. Enjoy their company. That'll lower our terror down. Need more crew. Can I hire... There we go. 5 echoes for one guy. That'll do. We'll be one man short. We'll be fine. Okay, so let's... Oops, not escape. Let's go and hope and pray. And yes, super fuel conservation mode. Full speed ahead, which doesn't make much sense in my mind, but apparently that's the most efficient way to go. And we're gonna go to Irem. This is gonna be a long journey. Hopefully the music plays the entire time, because that would be nice. Nuncio is right there. The Empire of Hands. I swear I saw the Empire of Hands at some point. It was around Scrimshander. Go back to the Utter Shroom as well to see if I can get those caged catches. They're not called caged catches, are they? They're called live catches. Something though. I've forgotten what they're called now. God damn it, it's the nightmares again. Bugger off. This will reduce the nightmare strength. If it reaches 0, the nightmare will fade entirely. Oh god, we succeeded. Holy hell. The sea churns in your wake. You pull away from the eye into the shallower waters of waking. But a terror clings. That's annoying. Losing, getting that much terror this early is incredibly annoying. That's Hunter's Keep. Well, there's what's left of Hunter's Keep. I should probably see if I can plan a route that gets us from light to light, but if I remember correctly, there isn't actually that many lights in this middle section here, which is probably a huge issue. Especially since we just took that frickin' terror hit. That's so annoying. It is kind of outside of my control though, so I guess I can't get too bitter. Okay, something awaits me at port. The Labyrinth of Eels? I wonder if there's anything to actually do in the Labyrinth of Eels. It's weird that it's a place, but it has a name, but there's no port or anything. I guess it's just like a set piece. That's a bound shark. How much health do bound sharks have? I've never killed one. Hey, not that much. Let's go kill it. Maybe it'll give me food. Hey, sharky, sharky, sharky. Oh wait, I just remembered cannons don't work against sharks very well, do they? Oh my god, what have I done? All batteries open fire as quick as possible. Don't stop shooting. Keep killing it. Shoot, 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 shoot. Got it. On my brain suddenly went, isn't it fletching guns that does damage against monsters? Its bonds buckled, its skin torn, its teeth shattered. So we can examine its cage armature. Someone has bound it savagely with black iron sunk bands and joined mechanisms deep into its flesh. I don't know what that actually does, or we can use meat. Its torment ended with its death. You have more immediate concerns. Let's see if we can pass this check. 49%. You learn little, except that someone is merciless and inventive. The pain this creature must have suffered. You take a tooth as a trophy. If your hull is damaged, your engineer will repurpose some of its cage as repair materials. Wow, that's really good. The hunting trophy, we need those to get in and out of Scrimshanda, so that's incredibly good. And that was a failure condition, that wasn't even a pass condition. I guess that's why we got What Terror, but we did fix the ship a little bit, which is good. Didn't do much damage, but... Wow, there was a bound shark this close to London? I don't know why, I've always associated those things as being quite a high difficulty target that's not right next to London. Licker Monkey Crag? What? Why do I feel like do I have that reaction every time I go past it? I bet I do. I bet I just forget it exists. How are we doing for food and fuel? Okay, 12 and 10. Not great. There's a light coming up here. There's also a fog bank. Let's see if we can get around this fog bank. Oh good. It's receding the other direction, I think. It might not be. It might be coming straight for me. I should dock at some of these places like Station 3 and stuff, but it'll be alright. I'm on a mission, damn it. I'm on a mission to go. I'd like to get a bigger ship. But that requires money as well, which kind of brings me back to my my like trading idea. But I don't know if I could do... How much money could I make in something like this ship? I mean, I guess the advantage is my chances of survival are quite high, but without a more efficient engine and things, I really need to look at doing the engineer's storyline. But apparently, I think it's quite difficult. In fact, I may actually go out of my way to see that. How to do that? I know some of it revolves around Frostbound, which scares me significantly because I've been warned about Frostbound. Like, do not go there until you absolutely have to go there. And I was kind of wondering if there was more than one thing. This is the most inefficient path ever. Of course it is. I'm driving. You just try and cut the most efficient path, and then it's like, you know, the less fuel used. I should take note of how much fuel it takes me to get from one side of a square to another, because then I can use that information. I can extrapolate it to work out how much it takes me to get from one place to another. In theory. That theory never works. My theories never work. I don't know why I even think about them. Could work. Could work. Who knows? Problem is knowing when you've got from one side of the square to the other. You'd have to keep going to the map and be like, oh, I'm almost there. We're getting into dangerous waters now. I'm kind of hoping we come across pirates, preferably ones that don't have 500 health. Oh, is that a fog bank? Well, that's a pain in the ass. Oh, lighthouse, save me. I need to like be in your beam. Oh, this is not gonna work, is it? Right. Is it gonna work? Oh, I'm going slightly too fast. Hang on. Come on, lighthouse. There we go. Right, we're gonna follow this lighthouse around. Nuncio? It's Nuncio! I love Nuncio. It's one of my favourite places in the whole game. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, I think we got through that fog bank relatively unscathed. I need to bring some candles to Nuncio at some point. Okay, we're almost there, actually. Damn, we made a hell of a lot of progress in that last, like, little bit. Is that a rat barge? Oh dear, oh dear. All batteries open fire. Evasive manoeuvres. Oh, get behind him. There we go, good. I'll never forget my question. What is a rat barge? Oh yeah, it's just a barge that's full of rats. I was like, oh, you know, I thought well, it might have been Bilge rats or something, like, you know, Sea of Thieves. But no, it's just a barge full of rats. The ship is yours. What will you do with her? She's a vile old vessel. The Z's aren't safe. Take what you can and move on. These pinnaces don't sail far from their hidden harbours, but there's something at the back of the hold. Some sort of barrel. Bung. The tap was the wrong way around. Tap the bung. Carefully. Cask of wine. I'll take a free cask of wine. That's like 30 echoes. Why not? Or is it like 15 echoes? I don't know. It's echoes all the same. And we desperately need those. Well, we don't desperately need them. We've got quite a bit of money, but I'm kind of like sitting on it. Obviously, my fallback for making money is just doing drug runs from the Isle of Cats to London. Like, I think that is profitable, but it's also dangerous. Being a legitimate businessman seems like a much better idea than being a drug runner. Just on the grounds that if we fail the drug running, we're going to get absolutely destroyed. If I remember correctly, we need to be along the top. Oh man, this song. Snow! That's snow? I like snow. A mountain nomad sitting there. The Chong Yi Rift. Or Shongli, or however you'd say that in Chinese. I assume it's Chinese. Or Mongolian, I guess, because... Mongolian? I'm going to say Chinese. Seems Chinese. No offense meant if it isn't. That's a really big light. Is that a lighthouse, or is that... I'm starting to realise that it's slowing me down. Oh, it's the Undercrow. It's slowing me down. I need to get out of this snow. Oh, I'm just going to skirt it along the bottom. I'm still in it. Come on. I guess I could go under the water. Under the sea. Try and avoid it. Taken me almost the entire episode to just get to this place. 9 fuel, 7 food. Okay, we're doing okay. We're doing okay on food. It's going to be close. There's no denying that. What the hell is that? Is that Irem? It looks bloody scary, whatever it is. Guys, I don't know what that is. Is that one of the stone pillars of Irem? Maybe. The ones they were talking about earlier. For some reason I expected, you know, like small pillars that are outside of a temple, not that. Looks like it goes across. Maybe there's another pillar over here. Because you can kind of see like the connection between something underneath the sea. Yeah. It's a rock, not a pillar. Close enough. It's the Nablus Reef. Okay. Well, here's something. Is this it? It's like Arbor. Wait, what? This isn't Irem, is it? Stop. Oh, I don't know what I just did, but it was bad. I pressed R. Oh, you can repair your ship with supplies? How did I not know that? I thought I could dock here. Apparently this isn't actually a dock. That was a waste of supplies, wasn't it? Wait, that is a dock. Or can I only do it here? I'm so confused. I swear dock didn't come up on the screen. Hang on. Yeah, dock. E. Oh, it is Irem. Okay. That was a flood of emotions there. I apologise. I didn't know what the hell was going on. The box makers. Oh, it's the box. We still have that. Oh my god, we've had that box since the start of the game. The heavy-lidded fellow in a satin smock will smile at you. I didn't bloody like that noise. That was a horrible noise. One of ours, you will say. We made it to order for a Z captain to guard her legacy. She might tell you the phrase. We do not. Okay, so she won't give it to us. They won't give it to us. She will. We can give them the box. We will keep it safe for the Z captain in case she returned long ago. When it was opened, it will be safe. We will compensate you. You will ask them where to find the captain. Are you sure you want to know? The heavy-lidded fellow will ask. Perhaps she doesn't want to tell you the key phrase, no matter how much you offer. Perhaps she wants her box back. I've come this far. Which is the cat's chiefest claw? You can't be serious. What cage imprisons nothing? The fellow will say, where do petals begin? Where do stories end? He beams at you. Actually, for an Iremi riddle, that's almost helpful. The Iremi appears to be suggesting you look to the Isle of Cats. Oh, for the love of God, that's miles. That's the other side of the map. Somewhere in the south of the Z, probably. Yeah, we found it. Okay, well, Isle of Cats for the box. I mean, it's taken us the entire time to do this, but we found out where to get the box. I don't know if chasing the captain's a good idea or not. I think I'm friends with a lot of people in the Isle of Cats, so maybe it'll work out in my favour. Sorry, I'm writing in my book. I'm updating the list here. Yeah, and before I plunge into Irem, let's see if we can go to the shop. Sell 1 for 1 bale of parabola linen. I mean, technically that's a better trade anyway, because I can sell the parabola linen for more than the coffee. But I'm going to keep them just in case. For now, until I've explored Irem. Who knows, maybe there's something in Irem that requires coffee. I've been... This sort of stuff happens all the time, doesn't it? But on the plus side, we managed to get our 5 bales of parabola linen. That means all we need now is the Zoop. We get the Zoop, we can go to Mount Parmesan and we can buy it there. And then we've got one of the 7, which leaves 6. This could take a while, you know, ladies and gentlemen. This could take a while. But it's been an adventure, and I am going to end the episode here, and we can look at the actual story of Irem as its own separate episode next time. So I'm going to thank you all very much for being here. This has been good fun, and I will say again about the ideas of trade routes in Sunless Seas. If you've got any ideas, please let me know. It would be great for me to look at and see if there's anything that's plausible. I know that every map is different, which means that you kind of have to adapt to match where the positions of the maps are for maximum efficiency and loss of fuel and things like that. But thank you very much for watching, and as always, I'll see you next time.